I'm Ronald Bradburn, Ronald Frederick Bradburn, I should put it in the right context. My job was as an engineer working in steel. It was construction of steel. But as I say, I got better at that. I became a site manager in the end, you know. And, 40 years I was working at it, but it doesn't seem that long, you know. It went so quickly, looking back at that. Went into the building trade to start with, and then I met up with this company in Worcester, which is called Wesso. And then I didn't look back after that. I had 40 years with them. And I went on a 40-year journey with them, and I'm quite happy about it, actually. My favourite place was Sri Lanka, you know, yeah. As I said, a nice job, nice atmosphere, nice weather. We would be working in the tropics in a little pair of shorts all day long, and then jump in the car and go up in the mountains. And when you came out in the morning to come back to work, you had to clean the ice off your windscreens. I would have been quite happy to go on and live there, you know. The least favourite? Well, of course, there have been places in Nigeria, you know, because wherever you went in Nigeria, you would get some kind of trouble, you know. And it was at the first time I went, of course, the Biafrans overrun. The civil war started between the Biafrans and the Nigerians. They just overrun the place where we were working and staying. And we woke up in the morning and there was guns at our heads, you know. But anyway, they let us go to our yard where we were working, and of course the Americans had a boat there, didn't they? So we got the boat out, jumped in the boat, went down the river and away from them. Your dad used to come to some of the jobs with me, you know. I used to take him round. He came around the job at Sri Lanka and thoroughly enjoyed himself, I think, you know. He also came to jobs in this country. Oh, my childhood, oh, well, I had a very strict upbringing. I had five brothers, 4 sisters. Yeah, a big family. We had a small farm holding, you know, just a few acres, not too big, and my father was a postman. When my father died, when I was about 10 years of age, my grandfather took over the post round. One stage he was the postman, the oldest postman in the country. He was 82 and still going miles on his bicycle delivering letters every day. He was a tough old character, but wasn't a very nice man. The one thing I would wish, that I could have a good education. I had no education. It was just a village school until I went in the army, and then I got a chance to get a few grades in education grades, and that's where I started my education, was in the army. I joined the army at 17 and a half years of age, and I came out at 20 and a half. I have no regrets about it, to be honest. No, I was all right. There's nothing you could grant me in my life that would make it any better or happier. I had a real good life. I have had bad times in my life, but I've had more good times, you know, so I can't complain. I'm not complaining about my life. If everyone had the same life as me, it would be a happier world, I think.